DPW as a problem. What does Paul Virk bring to DPW that we don't currently have right now?
I told you that this would happen.
Begging, pleading with these guys. You have 3 men who feel they have been overlooked for years. You can't talk to them with normal things. Stop. Oh my God. The stop by Virk into the corner. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Virk is the DPW champion.
I told you, that's going to be your downfall.
This will always be the house that I built.
Tonight, y'all gonna experience the problem.
Fearless young man. Just starting his life as a professional wrestler.
Going against the AEW superstar, one half of top flights, Dante. That much more coming your way here, but we want to thank the Iron Club.
All I have in this world is my thoughts, my words. I don't break them for no one. You understand?
For Sentry's DPW 7 God Complex. I'm sorry, but you're just going to completely ignore that I'm here. You're also going to completely, that was the weakest intro in all the shows. A handful of shows, literally 5 shows. And Sentry is here. The glory that is Sentry. And that's what you give me? Well, Zach, I see you're really excited. I'm the only one in attendance that gave them a standing ovation. Well, you know what? We always come to you from West Duluth. That says a lot about the people out here. The only one that stood and applauded was you. So that says a lot right there. I like to be a trendsetter sometimes. Look at what I'm wearing tonight. Rampage Santana's got a microphone in his hand. I cannot wait for this. Honestly, I wish that your mic just wasn't working right now. And all the power of DPW went right to these mics, which again, our illustrious, wonderful owner could make happen. And he is just taking time. He owns the place. He can take as much time as he wants. He does. Well, I'm glad you're not making all the decisions here, because we wouldn't know what was happening if it was just you speaking to all our fans. I don't have to make decisions. That's what the glory of Paul Virk and Sentry are for. And my God, is this just a beautiful sight.
Well, you see Paul Virk there. He's got the Discover Pro Wrestling title. He is the champion. And the self-proclaimed champion, I guess more Mr. Virk proclaimed Rampage Santana, the Heavy-On Wrestling champion. He's got that title in his other hand.
Look at the beauty that is Sentry. They're just, I mean, it's all about just, this is so good. Look at the family atmosphere in here.
Well, let's hear what they've got to say.
It's my favorite part. I've been waiting for this all day.
Better get some new young boys. Those ones can't handle themselves.
You're old as fuck. Shut up.
Seriously, why do we keep doing shows?
We've got a... Wow, I thought that fan was going to come over the guardrail there, Zach.
Well, I mean, they think they can take on Sentry.
I would not advise that.
Duluth, Minnesota.
Disrespect from these people. They're here because of this man. Do they not realize that?
Duluth, Minnesota!
Hey kid, I kind of run the place, so there ain't nobody cutting the mic on me.
Duluth, Minnesota, your champion is here!
He is the champ.
Yes, I defeated Sierra. You're right. I'm the one that ended Alex Riley forever, for good.
It's unfortunate, but yes.
I'm the man. This feels like a deja vu, right? Another DPW event, another celebration. I'm getting tired. There ain't no competition for us, boys. You damn right, sir, with the beer. You damn right. There's nothing. There's nada.
We want Dante.
Fans cheering for Dante Martin. AEW Superstar is advertised for tonight.
That's why I invited him here, because I want him too, but not right now. It's my time right now. I got a lot of things I gotta get off my chest, but first, hey, monkeys in the back, you wanna hit that video for me that I asked?
Where local news comes first.
As long as Eric Nordstrom could remember, he has always loved the art of pro wrestling. And with that, he wouldn't rest until he was able to share it with others. Eventually, he was able to develop...
All right, cut it off. I seen enough. Cut it off.
Oh, wow.
I seen enough. This guy right here, Eric Nordstrom, why is he acting like he still runs things around here, huh? Last time I checked, we are in charge.
This is true. This is very factual.
Last time I checked, I'm the one holding the title.
Also a fact.
So why is that pretender pretending to run things out here? If Fox News wants to speak to anybody for DPW, it could be you, Rampage. It could be you, Mass 1. It could be you, Mass 2. It could be anybody.
Who are the masked men? We still don't know that question.
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you're not need-to-know.
Hey, I'm a humble guy. It's not all about me. It's about us. I'm a humble guy. It's not about me. It's about you, Rampage. You know, everybody thinks that I'm doing all this for me, like I'm some type of manipulator, some type of power-hungry guy. No, I'm not, and I'm about to prove it to you. if you're gonna let me speak, I'll tell you I'm not a power-hungry guy. Rampage Santana, because of you, I'm in charge. Because of you, technically, I'm the champion. So as the second best wrestler on the show?
No, I'm the second best. Paul's number one. He's the DPW heavyweight champion. Paul's number one.
You heard it from him.
Do people not know how this works?
You know, everybody's talking about how I'm not doing anything for my family. You guys are my family. So, tonight, as of this moment, I'm awarding you with the undisputed Heavy On Wrestling Championship. As of right now, as of 6:05 Eastern Time or Central Time, you're the champion.
What a malevolent move.
It's official now.
What an amazing moment this is. And what a champion to take on the lineage of this title.
You know, first of all,
Rampage,
it's
come
not
on,
their
y'all.
championship to declare.
I don't see anyone stopping them.
I mean, this is going to make me sick. He's holding up a title that he stole from Jack Sabick, and now they're claiming that he's the Heavy On Wrestling champion?
Again, who's stopping that?
Jack.
Wow.
Speaking of Jack and his bum-ass dad, hey, I don't know where y'all at, but y'all never getting that title back. They're the past, Rampage, you're the future. All right, now let's see, the Masked Man. What do y'all think about the Masked Man? I'm not a power-hungry guy, I'm proving it to you. I gave Rampage the Heavy On Championship, and you guys are the future. But that's in the future, it's not right now. So y'all gotta earn your strides out here. I believe in y'all, but y'all are the future. And speaking of the future, let's talk about our guest tonight.
Oh, X just stole the microphone out of Paul Virk's hands.
X wants to check the microphone. Where's the issue here?
Turn face, X.
These two going toe-to-toe here. It looks like there's a little tension in Sentry, potentially. Special guest who was personally invited by Sentry's Paul Virk, and we want to know why. Why did Paul Virk invite Dante here? And we're about to find out, I think, and he just walked into the ring with the entire group of Sentry.
Why do you need to know why? Can't you just accept the fact that Paul Virk's trying to do what's best for DPW? There's clearly a reason.
And that's what we want to know. We know that this man always has a motive. What is that motive?
Paul Virk obviously trying to de-escalate some ego in there. There we go. See, there's always a plan. There's always a malevolence to this man. That's why we are in such a great
I'm so happy you're here, big dog. I was gonna announce you. Why didn't you let me announce you? All right. Hey, I got this. It's my old friend Dante Martin. I got this. How about y'all go get ready for your match? I gotta handle some business out here.
Did Paul Virk just ask?
That's what his wife calls you? It's all right, I got it, y'all.
He's telling them to go get ready for their matches. Rampage has to do what he always does.
It's been a long time since I've seen you, but I'm very happy that you accepted my invite to come to DPW. What do y'all say? Dante Martin in the house! I think I can speak for everybody that we are so proud of you.
You're gonna make me sick.
For everything you've been doing and achieving.
Please do it over there.
Are we proud of them? When you accepted my invite, I went out and did you a favor. I invited your mom out here. Your mom's here. Come on. I invite your mom out here. Come on, y'all.
DPW is a family affair. Hey, Mama Martin's here.
Come on.
Seriously, why do we let certain people in the building? I don't understand this. There needs to be a vetting process.
Hey, every person here is a paying customer and a loyal DPW fan.
I know we're supposed to wrestle in the main event tonight for the DPW Championship, but I'm not afraid, man. Come on, I'm not scared.
These accusations, I swear.
You know, I thought, ignore these people. They're morons. Other than your mom. Everyone else here is morons. Your mom's not a moron. You know what? I know we're supposed to wrestle tonight, but let's do something big. Let's do something historic. It's already on the line. Relax. Calm down, old man. What if, instead of you and I going at it in this ring tonight, what if we do something historic like, why don't you join the most dominant faction in Minnesota wrestling history?
Now that's an invite.
That's the motive behind the invitation.
Motive? What is this motive?
He wants Dante Martin to join Sentry.
And what would be the problem there? I'm failing to understand the logic road that you're taking.
What you say, Dante? Come on now. You with us, we would rule this place for years. What you say? Look at that. It's calling your name, big dog. Come on.
He didn't even get Dante his own shirt.
I think these people want to see Dante Martin join Sentry, right?
It was probably a last-second thing. These things happen. It's a nice shirt. Holy brand.
Let me try that again. I think Duluth, Minnesota wants to see Dante Martin become an official member of Sentry.
Not the warm ovation that Virk was thinking
What do you say? Don't listen to these people. These people are only here for 2 hours. I'm here forever with you. Come on.
I heard some.
Even your mom says yes, right? Mama Martin, right? Yes.
Sometimes mom knows best.
Now it looks like Dante's gonna put the shirt on here. Are we really seeing this?
And what a shirt it is. It looks so good. Look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like your main event is canceled for the evening. Dante Martin is officially in Sentry.
What?
I mean, I'm gonna miss the main event, but this is a great thing.
Let's get out of here. Hey, Monkey Indo, get back. Play my music. Let's get out of here. Let's get some drinks.
All I have in this world is my thoughts, my word.
Dante Martin just joined Sentry.
This is a historic moment.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. We all wanted to know, why did Paul Virk invite Martin here, and now we know. And he's gonna fly.
No. All right, hold on. Nope, not right now. There's still a main event to happen.
Is there?
Well, we're gonna have to go to the back here, and Sentry's gonna have to make a couple decisions. But the man in charge can make those decisions. Dante Martin may have just made the dumbest decision. Why is Brian Sager making this decision?
Well, there you have it. Brian Sager just made the announcement. It is official. We're going to see Dante Martin and Paul Virk one-on-one for the DPW title. What a main event.
I mean, I can't say I'm disappointed. Mr. Virk has competition finally, but there were better ways to do this. That's all I'm saying.
his face just when you thought Dante Martin was going to turn his back on all the fans here in Duluth and join Sentry. He had another thing up his sleeve, and now we're going to see him go one-on-one tonight for the DPW title.
Well, obviously Dante Martin feels very confident. We'll have to wait and see. Let's go to Brian Sager.
Well, there you have it, Duluth. That is still your main event here tonight. And before I was rudely interrupted, I want to thank the Clyde Ironworks once again.
What is this now?
What is this, the damn Sentry?
Dear Brian, I hate your stinking guts.
Whoa.
You make me vomit. You the scum between my toes. Love Alf. Love Rampage Santana.
And Rampage Santana back in the ring now.
We're just here. I'm here to put an open challenge out for my title. Because I'm very confident that there's no man in the back who can touch the number 2 best wrestler on this card.
Come on.
I mean, he's got a point. The only thing better than number 2 is number 1.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Rampage Santana is putting out an open challenge to the Heavy on Wrestling Championship.
An open challenge.
Anybody, please. Anybody. Shut him
We have
up,
a referee,
please.
RJ Wilkins, getting into the ring. This is going to be a impromptu Heavy on Wrestling
We have a referee.
championship match.
What a great moment. Look at Sentry's generosity. Look at this. This is beautiful.
I've never been more discombobulated at the start of the show. Nobody knows what's happening. Sentry is running this place. It is the Wild Wild West out here, and now we've got a Heavy on Wrestling title match?
I mean,
I'm begging
hey.
somebody.
What?
Oh, yeah. We got an answer for you, Rampage.
Hold on.
Sierra
I think we got an answer.
has answered the challenge.
Former DPW champion stepping up for the Heavy on Wrestling Championship.
Sierra was the champion for 1,141 days.
And now she's looking to add another one.
What a turn of events. I'm not so sure Rampage thought Sierra would be the one to answer the call.
I don't think most people here did.
Sierra, like we mentioned, was the first ever DPW champion. She defended or retained the title 15 times. She was a fighting champion, and we saw her lose that title to Paul Virk at DPW 6, but we know it wasn't just Virk that played into that. We saw how that went.
And she's going up against a fighting champion. He's had the title for what, 15 minutes?
15 minutes. We're not sure how long he's been considered the champion, but that's what he's proclaiming now as he waves the title in the face of Sierra.
That is the prize. And Rampage clearly with the confidence to, befitting a champion.
There's the bell. Look out. A drop kick into the corner. And shotgun knees right off the early going here. And German suplex to Rampage.
Sierra with the early flurry.
Another. And she is jacked up, and Rampage did not expect this flurry in the early going, but we got a reversal now. Ooh, back elbow.
Sierra looking for something early.
And now, tried to go up and over. Rampage overpowering Sierra there, and he's going to take a minute to think things over here.
Good job, Rampage. Good job. Take a breather. Take a breather.
You're so proud of this little ugly thing?
And now Rampage taking his eyes off Sierra. Not advised. Not a good idea. And he just took a boot to the chin. And another one right to the right side of his head. And Rampage now is reeling on the outside. Sierra taking it right to the fans in the front row here.
Why is no one talking about the fact that the man is discombobulated because he all of a sudden had to face the former DPW champion? Why is no one talking about this?
Well, that's what happens, Zach, when you issue an open challenge. It can be anybody. And now that table that the titles were on, they're moving around, and a knife edge chop right in front of the DPW faithful here. We're sold out tonight at Clyde Ironworks in Duluth.
And don't you forget why we're sold out.
And, she almost hit that ring post. And
then she did.
Rampage now driving Sierra spine first into that post. And that is one way to turn the tides here in the early going.
Rampage back into the ring. Now trying to take advantage of the miscue on the outside by Sierra.
Looking for an Irish whip here. Sierra hanging on. Up and under, and there's that knife edge chop she was looking for on the outside.
Since losing the title, no one is going to pretend like Sierra has not had a year to remember as she did when she was the champion.
Well, she's clearly motivated tonight. Snapmare takedown.
Look, I'm not arguing that I'm not happy that this match is happening, because this is an absolute main event in any other day. But I mean, tonight we've got an AEW superstar here.
You're right about that. We've got one heck of a main event planned, and this is a main event caliber matchup. And
Rampage with the power game, slipped out the back.
Idiot, and who's the idiot now?
Rampage trying to get away, perhaps. And Sierra
into that steel guardrail now. We're getting extracurricular again.
Almost took out our camera guy. And Sierra
and again into that guardrail. She's gonna take them all around the arena here.
Ref, get them back in the ring. What are we doing?
And again, all four corners. And Zach, have you ever seen Rampage Santana look this way here in the early going of a matchup, especially not in DPW? I don't ever remember it.
I can honestly say no. You and I have called so many matches with Rampage, and he usually has the match of the night, or at least close to it. And we're sitting here, and yes, you're right. They're, Rampage having a sort of a slow start, but again, what are you supposed? I think there should be some notice if it's the former champion.
And we lost that on the monitor, but I heard it from here. She went right into the steel steps. And now Rampage with the upper hand, just as we talked about. Head first again into the steel steps. And just as we talked about a slow start, he seemingly turned things around now.
Well, Rampage has said second best wrestler on the card, second best wrestler on the entire roster. I mean, you would expect this from somebody like that, wouldn't you?
Well, RJ Wilkins did tell Rampage they need to get it back in the ring. He breaks the count, goes back outside.
Again, the wrestling IQ of Rampage to continue the assault on the outside of Sierra while making sure that the referee can't stop it.
This thing has been all over the place. It's hardly been in the ring. And you can just tell how personal this is between these two.
Look, Sierra was a great champion. No one's going to take that away from her, as I said earlier. But you know what? I still think that the former champion is something that you should be given notice to, even if it's an open challenge. That logically makes sense to me.
Well, that might be something Sentry might want to put in the fine print for future open challenges. But it's not there yet. We've got this happening. And
I'll submit that at the next town hall meeting.
There you go, something to put in your notes, but as I look over, you don't have any notes.
I have a notes app on my phone. I can easily put that on during intermission.
Boot to the face, and now he's driving that foot underneath the chin of Sierra. RJ Wilkins getting a break here.
Rampage now trying to answer the scoop slam with his own flurry of offense.
And Rampage, as powerful and as quick as they come, he's explosive. And now he's just toying with Sierra here. And this whole attitude change of Rampage could be his downfall here, maybe even in this matchup.
The man is the Heavy on Wrestling champion, and you call his attitude change a problem?
Champion. Yeah, he's a champion, all right.
Exactly. Was he a champion before the attitude change?
I don't think he was.
Exactly. So what exactly are we arguing here? Ooh, what a beautiful suplex.
Snap suplex now, cover. Our first cover of the matchup. We've seen everything else but a cover. And now, Rampage digging the elbow in.
Looking for a submission here.
And he's got it, cinched in now.
Got the leg hooked of Sierra, driving Sierra down. This could also be a pinning combination.
RJ Wilkins looking at the shoulders there to make sure that they are not on the mat.
Also checking to make sure that there isn't a choke, but from the second best wrestler, you would expect him to not break the rules.
And he's got it cinched in now. And Sierra is battling here. She's got to come up with a way to get out of this. She's right dead center in the ring.
Sierra getting out from under the leg hook.
And now getting some leverage here, getting back to a vertical base. Side headlock applied. And, ooh, into the turnbuckle. That's why Sierra was the champion for so long. Oh, what an elbow!
That back elbow connecting, we heard it throughout the Clyde Iron.
Those type of scenarios are why she was the champion. Boot to the face, she got out of that predicament. Suplex back.
Modified, or just her version of a dragon suplex. Snapdragon. And now Sierra looking to get some more momentum going.
Ooh. Back elbow. And now Sierra looking for the elbow.
The flying elbow.
And now Sierra with the upper hand.
You can take nothing away from the athletic ability of the former champion. Like you said, what was it, 1,141 days?
1141, shotgun knees to the corner. And Sierra's got Santana right where she wants him, maybe not.
Santana smartly killing the momentum.
Can't argue with that. That was a good move there by Santana. Eats another elbow.
Sierra looking for it again.
And up and, oh my goodness!
A destroyer!
A destroyer! What impact on that maneuver.
Canadian, Mexican, I don't even know anymore. It's been done so many times, but my goodness, with that kind of impact.
And now Sierra, there was so much impact there. Sierra took to some of that as well. And they're both fighting to get back to their feet here.
Sierra taking a little time, possibly due to injury. Rampage dropping Sierra in the middle of the ring.
Modified release backdrop there, up and down. Rib breaker there.
Santana now looking for a submission.
And he's got it, a sharpshooter applied here.
Walking to the center of the ring. We saw Sierra favoring the back. This is about the worst position you can be in if you favor your back.
Yeah, Santana, you have to give it to him. He saw what happened there. Saw Sierra favoring her back, and now a version of the sharpshooter applied.
Santana adjusting here. And giving the fans a little bit of what they came for, the entertainment of the evening.
He's got those legs connected and locked there.
Again, we go back to the ring IQ of Santana. The ability to just pose in the middle of the ring, but also have your opponent stuck in a submission. I mean, what else is this man capable of?
And now getting some more leverage there, snapping the leg down. And Sierra trying to get to that bottom rope. She's desperately trying to get there. She needs to get this hole broken. Fans are behind her here, sold out. Clyde Ironworks.
Referee.
What an opening matchup here.
The referee's right there.
And she's close.
She's on the ropes.
And she got there. And now he's looking like he's going for it again. Sierra trying to fight out of it.
Santana pulling her away from the ropes, looking for another modified submission into a Boston Crab. Double leg.
And now we're in again, a Boston Crab.
Sierra's lower back must just absolutely be on fire at this point. It's taken so much brunt, like you said, on the Destroyer, almost taking herself out of the match as much as she took out Rampage.
Yeah, she's taking some punishment here, but she's still fighting here. And now we had a pin.
Sierra,
RJ Wilkins got to one there.
Sierra's still fighting back.
She's able to Get Santana to release it. She's back up.
Santana.
Oh, sit down pile driver. That might be it. Oh, she kicked out.
Did I see the referee pull up? Can someone give me something on that in the truck? Clearly not, but you know what? We're just gonna, all right, okay, so we're just gonna keep going on here.
Unbelievable. Sierra fighting back here.
I'd like someone to explain to me why this match is still going on.
She's down, but she's not out. In Rampage there, high impact sit down pile driver. And now, Santana toying with Sierra. Oh, caught him out of nowhere.
Santana took his eye off the ball for just enough time for Sierra to hit something.
She hit that out of nowhere. A spear.
Page.
And now, she's got it locked in.
Rampage, center of the ring.
Rear naked choke. She's got it locked in.
Nowhere near the ropes. But
Can Rampage shuffle over?
Referee's blocking it. What are we doing here?
No, he's in prime position. RJ Wilkins right in the right spot. Again, oh, there it is. He gets the break.
Come on, ref, get her off. What is this?
And she's going to utilize the whole count here. Oh, she's not letting go, Zach. And there's the bell.
The referee got to the end of his 5 count. Sierra's still not letting go. Can we get some help out here to break
Santana, I believe Santana is out here.
Can we get someone out
here to stop
still
this?
not letting go? What are we doing?
Sierra letting the frustration boil over here in this matchup.
This is ridiculous. Where is anyone else? Where is security? What are we doing?
And we've got all of our officials out here trying to get...
It's Joey Avalon.
Joey Avalon's out here. Oh, he's going to put the boots to Rampage.
This is ridiculous.
And she has still locked this on. And here comes the locker room. We've got ARLEN. We've got Alvin Gray out here.
The DPW locker room trying to corral Joey down. And who let this man out here like this?
Well, you can't blame Sierra for having the frustration here. We know what happened to Sierra. She lost the title. And a big reason because of that man right there.
And she lost this one due to herself.
He rewards the contest. And still heavy on wrestling heavyweight champion via disqualification to Rampage Santana.
The correct decision.
Well, it wasn't about the title. It was not about the title. What's going on here?
What are we doing? How many people do we have? Can we get a few more people out here? This
And they
is
are
ridiculous.
beating the hell out of Rampage Santana.
Come on, you guys.
And Santana, I'm pretty sure, was out.
You're all here because Sentry wants you on the show. Do your job in this moment. Come on.
He looked like he lost consciousness there, Zach, for the time being.
These things happen. I understand this, but he lost consciousness because somebody cheated. What are we talking about? I don't know. I don't understand. Are we just ignoring this?
And Sierra now slowly making her way to the back. Message has been sent. Oh, this isn't over.
This is ridiculous. We need more people.
And where is Sentry in all of this? That's what I'm wondering.
Paul Virk's got a lot. He's running the show. X has a match to still prepare for, or last I checked.
And now Santana hightailing it out of the ring with his
Can we
title.
get her to the back, please? We got officials. We got referees. That's the same thing, but this is insanity. What are we doing?
This is pandemonium here in the first match of the night at DPW God Complex.
The show's off the rails after one match.
I agree. Sentry's Rampage Santana is going to leave with the Heavy on Wrestling title that does not belong to them. And he's going to go out through the crowd. He does not want to take the chance.
He won a match where the title was on the line. What are you talking about?
Well, he didn't win the match. He was awarded the title. Well, I guess...
Did he not win by disqualification?
We'll go with that.
What am I dealing with here?
We'll go with that.
But however, still your heavy on wrestling champion. I agree. That belongs to this kid right here. It doesn't and sure as hell don't belong to this clown.
I have no comment to this.
There's Jack Sabick right there in the front row. You know who he was cheering for in that matchup.
Well, as we try to recompose ourselves here,
the following contest scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee, DPW Senior Official R.J. Wilkins. Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington, he weighs in today at 195 pounds, the hipster hunk, Aaron Arsenal.
Well, here comes the hipster hunk, Aaron Arsenal.
a DPW regular and a fan favorite clear by this reaction.
I'm not so sure about that. But one thing's for sure, this young man is very talented. We've seen him in tag team action. We've seen him in singles action here at DPW. And he's got a heck of a matchup here. And look out from behind.
This guy again, what are we doing?
That's Avalon. What the hell? Underneath. Right hand. And that's Joey Avalon. Holy man, Joey Avalon's out here again, and he's beating the hell out of the hipster hunk. Oh, right hand.
Well, clearly Joey didn't get far from the gorilla position.
And now right hands down. The bell has rung. This is an official matchup. We've got Joey Avalon and Aaron Arsenal. This was not an advertised matchup, Zach.
Well, apparently it's not in your notes. It's not in mine.
Oh, well, that's one thing we can agree on. Oh, my goodness.
Had to happen at one point in the show. How are these people cheering for a man that just absolutely destroyed anything in his path for the opening contest?
Well, you talk about a fan favorite here at DPW. Joey Avalon's at the top of the list. Oh, look out that scarf. Ooh. Right hands now. Uppercut by Arsenal, trying to fight his way back here.
Arsenal clearly finding multiple uses for the fashionable necktie attire he has this evening.
Well, Brian Sager clearing out some debris and things outside of the ring. Not only is there a ring announcer here, he's making sure it's safe out here for these fans.
Well, he's making sure for the fans. How about the champions?
And the talent, yep, and the talent, absolutely.
So where was he during this debacle that Joey started earlier?
I don't know, but right now, Avalon up and over, underneath the clothesline, and catches the cross body with a power slam.
What a reversal by Avalon. Look, I'm not going to take anything away from Joey Jet Avalon. I mean, Joey Jet Avalon obviously was involved in what still to this day might have been the best match in the history of DPW, bell to bell. But for goodness sake, I mean, the man's on a rampage this evening. And we're just letting him compete?
Arsenal now hightailing it underneath there, gets out of harm's way.
Whether or not this match was scheduled or not, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal clearly was not ready for this.
And now, using the top rope there to his advantage is Arsenal. And, into the turnbuckle now. Working that left arm, that shoulder of Avalon, trying to slow him down a little bit. He's just been a flurry.
We say there's a turnbuckle pad, but let me tell you something. There ain't much else stopping you there from the metal buckle.
And Avalon's still fighting back now. He's got that right hand.
Joey's still feeling the effects of the technical magistrate.
And there it is.
And there's a elbow breaker there.
Yeah, working that left arm again. Smart move here from Arsenal.
Hold on. This is important. There we go. All right, now we can continue.
Is that the way he likes it, Zach? I'm not sure. He's adjusted it 10 times here in this matchup already.
If you give him time to have his entrance, again, if Joey's the opponent, that's fine. Obviously, Aaron Arsenal just taking this match as he has it and doing a fine job right now, by the way.
Man, we've had a ton of surprises here in the early going, and I don't think they're done yet. And trying to get a roll-up cover here. Yes, 1, 2. Almost caught Avalon there.
And have you noticed the mustache is just continuing to be immaculate right now? I mean, look at this.
Well, I'm not one to judge another man's mustache, but if I do say so myself, it's not too bad.
Once again, we agreed twice in one
Look
match.
at that, it even matches on the scarf.
See?
And now Arsenal still working on that shoulder. And it has slowed down Joey quite a bit here, so it has been a successful venture thus far. Oh,
Joey with a shot right to the mush.
And when you're dealing with Joey Jet Avalon, he is one of the greatest strikers in the independent wrestling scene, without a doubt.
Joey Jet Avalon, for the years I have watched, has gotten better and better.
Oh!
But when you have an injured wing, sometimes it's very hard to fly.
No doubt about it now. Arsenal
looking for something.
Trying to hook that Avalon, saying no way. He's had enough of this, and now he's going to wrap around that top rope. Utilizing whatever he can get his hands on in there. Oh man, is he cinching that in.
Referee obviously using a little discretion there with the 5 count.
And when have you seen Avalon retreat here? He's got to take a minute here and regather himself.
This is new territory for Joey Jet Avalon. I mean, normally he's used to being the man standing in the ring, not having to find a game plan out amongst these fans, you called them? I thought we just left,
I don't know what else you'd call them.
I thought we just left the door open and some people just like wandered in.
No way, we are sold out here. Clyde Ironworks. Standing room only, as Aaron Arsenal's face bounces off the Canagro sign here.
Joey never a man without a plan. Sometimes that plan is just throwing somebody into a steel barricade.
Avalon, as we know, undefeated here in DPW action. It's on the line right now, that streak, with Arsenal, who is working over the shoulder and the left arm. He's been relentless with that in this matchup.
You pick a body part, especially if your opponent's favoring it, you just attack it. This is literally wrestling 101.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing fancy about it thus far. Oh my goodness. Trying to rip that arm right out of socket. You saw RJ Wilkins' reaction. He's there. He's got a bird's eye view of this thing. And Avalon now, this crowd trying to give Avalon some fire, some energy here. And now he's trying to work his way back up to the vertical base. He gets there. He's on both feet. And up and down, atomic drop.
The power of Avalon is something that is always omnipresent, even with a busted arm.
And oh, there it is again, shoulder breaker. Knees up into the inner arm there, driving that arm out of socket. Avalon able to counter up and over, oh my goodness. He went down onto the concrete floor.
Arsenal flying over the top rope. Avalon with precious time that he wasn't expecting, trying to get some blood flow in that arm.
Man, did he hit hard on the outside. There's no padding out there, Zach. He went up and over, and man, did he land hard.
Arsenal giving Joey a lot of time here. Back into the ring.
And Joey now not sure he's there. Oh, turn around, DDT.
Joey catching him on the distraction.
With authority.
Both men down.
RJ trying to will these guys up. He's at 2. Both men are down. What a matchup here. Second match of the night.
At this point, I don't know who's using the time more to try and gather some thoughts. Us or the wrestlers?
We haven't had time to gather our thoughts, Zach. This has been crazy here in the early going of DPW God Complex. And oh, forearm. Another forearm from Avalon.
Joey whipping Arsenal into the ring, trying to fire himself up.
There it is, back elbow. And another one. And a third for good measure.
Joey bouncing off the ropes. Arsenal looking for something. Joey with
there's the boot.
Flying boot.
Arsenal got all turned around, thought he had it scouted, and Avalon went the opposite way and caught him with a boot in the face.
Arsenal very much trying to figure out where he is right now. Playing possum.
And again, oh, there it is. He's got that shoulder lock in.
Into a modified Kimura.
Yeah. And he's got it cinched in.
Joey, I don't understand why he just doesn't give at this point. After all the punishment, live to fight another day.
And now look at the power here. He is going to pick Arsenal. Oh, no, he just couldn't get him up.
Arsenal trying to...
And now
turning it over.
He's got all the leverage on that left shoulder.
I don't know if it's the elbow, the bicep, or the shoulder, but something's going to tear on Avalon here.
It might already be done, Zach. It might already be done. This man is fighting. He is willing his way to try to get to that bottom rope, and he does.
The long legs of Avalon coming into play here.
And he breaks on 4. We almost had another disqualification there. That would have been 2 in a row. Energy is high.
Might have to check the
emotions are high.
Record of RJ Wilkins there if that happened twice. Some people here paid money for this.
And now Arsenal again staying with the plan, staying with the strategy of working on that arm. Avalon, all he could muster with a huge Irish whip into the corner, bounces Arsenal off the turnbuckle.
But unable to take advantage of it due to once again basically being an arm down.
And now, saw that coming, catches the boot.
Arsenal
and roll up and
rolling into a DDT.
And now trying to get a cover here. 1, 2. Oh, Joey kicked out. Nick of time, got that shoulder up. Arsenal now wondering what he's got to do to put him away. He's working that body part over and over. He's darn near ripped Joey's arm out of socket here.
He needs to compose himself maybe a little quicker here. Trying to fire himself up when he's got a wounded animal right now. But again, that animal strikes back pretty hard.
And now both men back to their feet. Avalon trying to get some more room, shoves Arsenal away again. And now this time Arsenal grabbing the wrist, getting a wrist lock.
Stunning
right
Avalon
hand.
for a moment, and now Avalon, once again, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the mouth, and Avalon with just an unbelievable...
Back and forth here now, these guys trading right hands. And that's not one thing I would want to do with Joey Avalon.
Not even wounded, no.
But Arsenal is standing toe-to-toe right now. Oh!
These two gentlemen exchanging some words, center of the ring.
Man, this is intense. Right hand. And again. These guys are beating the hell out of each other here in the center of the ring right now. Back and forth. Right hands.
Joey stunned for a moment, comes back with a boot. Arsenal matches.
It's tit for tat here. Oh, downstairs goes Avalon. Oh!
Into the rising knee. Arsenal with another shot. Boot of his own. Ducks underneath, ducks again.
No. These guys are on the same wavelength, and they're both down. Arsenal now on top of Avalon.
Arsenal's into a cover.
Oh, he almost had him.
RJ out of position, or that could have been the end.
RJ Wilkins flew, man. I never see anything like that. He got over the second rope. He had some hang time there.
And I thought Joey was the only one that jetted out of here.
And now Avalon was seeing stars there after the headbutt. Both men thinking the same thing. They got to shake the cobwebs off here. They have taken a number of strikes back and forth.
Arsenal seemingly in control at this moment.
Now Arsenal maybe looking for a German suplex.
Arsenal
he is.
Power him.
And Joey back into the turnbuckle.
Joey backing him into the corner to break the hole. Arsenal
roll through.
Looking for it again.
Yeah. No.
Joey finding some power. Joey setting it up.
He's hooking him up. And no.
Arsenal out of whatever was the attempt.
And oh, snap German. Joey rolls through.
Oh, my goodness, the flying boot.
And he's got him hooked. There it is. Pile driver.
Package pile driver.
And there it is.
And Avalon gets the
Well, Arsenal thought he had Avalon when he finally got the German suplex. But the way Avalon landed, he was able to roll through, not take any impact, and turn around and get that big boot right in the face of Arsenal, and that was the turning point.
Like you said, the people here loving Avalon.
Joey Avalon going to remain undefeated here in DPW. It's been a chaotic start. We wouldn't want it any other way. And we're going to kick it back down to Brian Sager here.
Before we move on to our next match, just want to let you all know, Discover Pro Wrestling Superstars have merchandise along the back wall here. Go on back, buy their merchandise, support your favorite DPW superstar, and Sentry has merchandise over there if you want to buy something.
And you know what? It looks great.
It's over there.
The merchandise looks fantastic.
Absolutely.
Especially the Sentry one.
Oh, I hadn't been over that way yet.
Of course not. It's a bit out of your price range with the way they're paying you these days.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. The 20-minute time limit. Your referee, DPW Senior Official TJ Bowles. Introducing first, from Minot, North Dakota. He weighs today at 199 pounds. He's the Minot Muscle Machine.
Brennan back in action here tonight. We know of his ties with Sentry.
A man handpicked by Paul Virk with something to prove, and look at the shape this man is in, even compared to the last time he was here. I mean, goodness, why wouldn't you want this man to be on your side?
Well, I can't argue that. He's in incredible shape. And we're going to see Bobby here with a new challenge.
And his opponent,
with the newcomer Wyatt Tordsen here. Minnesota, and he's got a tall task in front of him here with Power Bobby Brennan. But I think Tordsen's up to the challenge. This should be a high-flying, high-packed action matchup here, Zach.
I think if Bobby had his way, he would like to change your version of things, but hey, who knows? I mean, when you come in looking like that, folks, like, I'm not going to question a lot of what you're going to be capable of doing, so.
Well, here we go. Power Bobby Brennan aligned himself with Sentry at DPW 6, so we know where his...
You say that like it's a bad idea. You say that like it's a bad idea to align yourself with the guy who runs the place.
Well, now Tordsen trying to show these fans that he's got some muscle too. Gave him a little flex, and let's see what this kid can do. Go.
Sometimes I wonder if we shouldn't just have a certain, like, process to let people in here. Like, I mean, good Lord. You're sitting here just condoning this?
Well, I don't necessarily condone it, but you know what? These people have paid their money. They're a part of the show. They're a part of the DPW crowd here. And now a test of strength. I don't know if that's a great thing to do here if you're Wyatt Tordsen.
You look at this man who walks out here chiseled out of absolute stone. And I mean, goodness, your thought process is, I'm going to try to match power with this guy.
No. Arm drag over the top. Another one. And now, went for it again. Brennan had it scouted underneath the clothesline, off the top rope. Oh, splash! Springboard splash.
I'll give the kid this. He's got some speed to him.
Oh, back elbow. Brennan now. Up and, oh my goodness, the impact on that drop kick from the second rope, getting leverage.
I don't know if Bobby had the wherewithal to get out of the ring or if the momentum just took him out.
It might have been a little of both, and Brennan now
taking some much needed time, a little breather.
No, double axe handle down, right hand, forearm I should say, right out in front of the DPW crowd here. Ooh, went for that boot.
Wyatt possibly going.
No, he's in a bad spot here. And now Brennan up. And a power bomb on the side of the apron.
Just collapsing on the edge of the apron.
And we know that's the hardest part of the ring.
It is.
And a splash! Almost breaking Tordsen in half.
All nearly 200 plus pounds falling on your sternum.
What a splash. And now
Bobby Brennan has walked out here like he's got something to prove. I mean, goodness, look at this.
And now Snapmare. Tordsen doesn't know where he is and just got a kick to the spine. You could hear that in Superior.
I think his spine ended up in Superior.
And now Brennan
obviously
has him hooked. Arm over, up. And
Brennan trying to show off the power.
Look at the power here. He's got him up.
Brennan, I think could do this just about the rest of the night.
He just might. And we know all the blood rushing to the head here is going to increase the impact when he finally comes down. And there it is, vertical suplex.
The force that the spin added to that, I also think needs to be brought up. That just, you got all the blood in your head, then all of a sudden there's just like a whiplash effect. And then of course you fall on the mat.
Absolutely, Tordsen now in a bad way. We got a chin lock applied here.
Now is where a veteran like Brennan takes control. Wyatt with the early flurry showing off all that he knows. But, you know, sometimes power is a big part of this game. And it's showing right now.
Yeah, Tordsen played a lot of his hand in the early going. Did hit some huge maneuvers. But now he is up to a vertical base here. And no.
Brennan taking slight liberty with the referee's instructions.
And he's telling TJ Bowles, I did not grab his hair. I'm not so sure about that.
Are you going to go tell him that you're not sure about it?
Well, I'm just making my observation here, Zach, of what it looked like. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I would also like to point out
right hand.
that I failed to see where someone asked.
You know, that's a little over the top there.
I mean, when you look like this, it's kind of hard to argue.
I think he's biting him. And Brennan now just bit the forehead of Tordsen.
Tordsen clearly...
Talk about unpredictable here with Brennan.
I talked earlier about something to prove. Brennan's already been one of the top people here in DPW recently.
What a heel throw there.
Especially in the Sentry era, but he just can't... Look at the confidence. Look at the attitude. I mean, Paul Virk picked this man when the whole roster was out here.
He was darn near.
That clearly changed something.
Halfway across the ring from that Beal throw. And,
Brennan, little miscue there.
Tordsen now spinning out of the way, had it scouted. Right hand, clothesline.
Tordsen trying to up the speed here.
And now Tordsen getting some momentum here.
Flying sling blade.
And now he's gonna go up.
Tordsen trying to gain some of it back here.
High impact, high risk maneuver here. He's gonna go on the top rope.
Tordsen taking a little bit of time here.
Tordsen's gonna fly. Went for the frog splash. Rolled through, didn't get caught on it. Oh, he got caught on that though, boot to the face.
Brennan quelling all momentum. Tordsen caught himself.
Oh, cutter! Springboard cutter. And man, did Brennan go down awkwardly there. 1, 2.
Brennan looks dazed.
Near fall.
Referee telling us that was 2.
Man, was that close. Tordsen almost caught Brennan here, and what a victory that would be for this young man.
As they say, you don't get much closer than that without the bell ringing. But here we are.
And now Tordsen, he's got to stay on him here, Zach.
Tordsen clearly showing some youth here.
And now trying to get his composure here. Brennan back up to a vertical base and went for that splash again.
Into the power of Brennan. No! Spinning power slam. And Brennan going right.
And he's got him up. And he's looking for the destroyer. Oh, he almost had him. What a reversal there by Tordsen.
Wyatt Tordsen wondering what the heck does he have to do at this point.
Brennan looking for that revolution bomb. Almost hit it, and Tordsen spun onto that into a destroyer. Oh, backdrop. And now Tordsen, he might have hurt himself there.
Well, you could see how awkwardly he came down on that. Brennan's weight seemingly just all going right to the small middle of the lower back.
Yeah, he's trying to get the blood flow back there. It did not feel good. Was able to still get the backdrop applied or finished, and now he's got him up on the top rope. Oh!
Tordsen's got him in the tree of woe. This usually does not end well if you're the one in the tree. Oh!
Brennan.
Oh! What an unbelievable show of core strength by
Brennan.
The
strength there.
Bobby Brennan looking for just...
Oh, what a spine buster.
Just a simple slam out of this. Throwing him around, ragdolling him at this point. No! Spinning.
Almost had him.
Spinning sidewalk. I'm surprised that wasn't the end. Bobby was surprised it wasn't the end.
Yeah, that spinning sidewalk slam there. Huge impact. And you got to hand it to this kid. He's fighting back.
I'm going to take nothing away from this young man. He is holding his own with a man who clearly came here to prove something. You can't say that's not what Bobby Brennan came here to do when you look at what he's done so far in this contest.
Step up Inseguri there. Another reversal. This kid is really showing us something here. Irish whip up. Went for the clothesline.
Ducked it, and Bobby met him at the pass.
Bobby did not want that to keep going there. Oh, right back at him, though.
Where is Wyatt getting this momentum? This is incredible. And it's over.
What a boot from Power Bobby Brennan. And a back elbow.
You can hear the impact.
Tordsen. Oh, he got it. German suplex out of nowhere.
Both men down, center of the ring.
Man, I'm impressed with this kid.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Back and forth here. And ducked under, and a release German of his own.
Bobby's this late in the match still just tossing him around like he's nothing.
And again, another release German.
Wyatt trying to find out where he's at. Where'd you say he's from? He might think he's there right now.
Yeah, he's getting suplexed all the way back to Chaska. And now Brennan
signaling that this might be time to end things.
And roll through, swinging neck breaker. And just when Brennan has the upper hand, it's when Tordsen is able to somehow defy the odds here and reverse it. And we've just seen it again, now both men down.
Look, I've tried to talk this whole match about Bobby Brennan and the mission it seems like he's on just based on the attitude, dude, everything, the way he's coming looking. But I will take nothing away from this kid. He has, tit for tat, found a way to make this quite the contest.
Absolutely. And now, TJ Bowles is at 7, and the nip up. Breaking the count is Tordsen. And again, he said one more time, he's going back up.
Looking for something here.
Looking for the frog splash, he got it.
And he got all of
Cover.
it.
This could be all. No! Brennan somehow able to kick out of that, and Tordsen is in disbelief.
Making it clear that although the referee's hand may have hit, that's what I might have heard, but the referee making it clear that he kicked that at too. Referee's discretion here.
Absolutely, and well done there by TJ Bowles, clarifying immediately what had happened there.
Not quite sure we want the match to end at this point.
This has been back and forth.
Looking for something here. Brennan still trying to fight back.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't tell if he threw the back forearm or a back fist. Either way,
it was effective.
Connected.
And here he goes. He's looking for that Revolution bomb. And no! Went for the Vitamin D Destroyer instead. And now there it is. Revolution bomb. 1, 2. He kicked out of it. How did Wyatt Tordsen kick out of that?
I don't know, but Bobby's trying to figure it out.
My goodness.
Both men center of the ring.
This kid is so tough. Step up Inseguri after all of that punishment, and his heart is still beating here.
Brennan looking to quell it again.
No! The go-to slap.
Shot right to the face.
And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Bobby Power Brennan.
He hit the Revolution bomb. He hit the Vitamin D Destroyer, but it wasn't until...
And then he put him to sleep.
With that go-to slap.
What an impressive outing from Bobby Brennan.
You got to hand it to Wyatt Tordsen, though, kicking out of all of those maneuvers, going tit for tat there with Brennan.
I'm not taking anything away from him, but my goodness.
You know, he may have not won this match, but he proved himself here in DPW. And Brennan now with a huge victory here at God Complex.
Bobby Brennan in this new era of Sentry, clearly with something he would like to tell us.
Now Tordsen is getting a round of applause here from the DPW faithful. What a showing.
Take nothing away from the kid.
Oh, don't worry, there's still stuff over here.
Yeah, he's definitely made a name for himself here with that performance. We're going to kick it back down to Brian Sager.
Hey, Wyatt. Hell of a match. Before we move on to our next next matchup, I just wanted to let you guys know there was an unfortunate circumstances that happened just about a little over a week ago. One of our own suffered a major heart attack. I'm pleased to announce that he is okay, and a matter of fact, he's here with us, Mr. Bully Brand himself, still kicking back here.
He's here. He's referencing.
So what you need to do is go on back there and get yourself a Bully Brand apparel, okay? Go on back there. My man Dustin, I'll hook you up. Hey, I'm glad you're still with us. I hope you're doing okay. Just take it easy back there. Enjoy the night, Dustin. Go buy his merch. Come on, guys.
Absolutely. Awesome to see.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee, DPW Senior Official, TJ Bowles. Introducing first, representing Sentry. From Nowhere Special, he weighs in today at 260-something pounds. This is X.
Well, the one thing you can't take away from X is he came in here into DPW, made a name for himself right away, had a great undefeated streak going, and then had that series with ARLEN where that culminated at DPW 6 in that tables match. He is powerful, he is explosive, he's unpredictable. The one thing I don't like is that he's involved with Sentry.
You can dislike it, but the man was held down by former administration. He felt that, and here we are.
And his opponent.
Becoming a DPW favorite here. Uber talented, high flying ability, agile, quick, and really impressive inside of that squared circle.
Jack Ledger has been an absolute spark plug to this company and many others throughout this wonderful community of the Midwest, and I have no doubt he's going to have quite the showing here tonight. It's just sad he had to run into X.
Well, this is going to be a match of contrasting styles here. Ledger, albeit can be powerful, really lives and dies by his high impact maneuvers and quick strikes.
And X just likes to throw people.
And you got that right. X is insanely powerful.
Is that all you're just going to say?
Well, he's insanely powerful. He is unpredictable.
We're not going to talk about the absolute genius behind that face. I mean, absolute amazing. Now, yes, there was a little clerical error in the previous show that we should once again clear up. ARLEN somehow not aware, or yourself, that it was a best 2 out of 3 falls.
Well, it was, absolutely. Best 2 out of 3 falls, and it was one heck of a match.
You know, you're really coming around later in the show here. I mean, admitting that a clerical error happens, that's very big of you.
Well, the one thing I'm trying to do here is get organized. You know, normally, under the previous ownership, we'd have much more wherewithal of what is happening on a show. This is the Wild Wild West out here, like I said.
Is this not DPW 7?
It absolutely is.
Okay, so let's be clear here. It's been 2 shows, okay? It's been 2 shows. The majority was the previous administration, okay? Things happen.
Well, things are about to happen right now. The Ice King getting thrown over the rope, but catches himself.
I'm not sure if X didn't just set him down and say, let's go.
Yeah, he's inviting him back in the ring here.
It's quite the
And Ledger now picking his spot, going around the ring post. And here we go. Underneath.
Ledger looking for any quick strike offense he can here.
He's got a wrist lock applied. X now breaking that, rolling through the wrist lock of his own. Hammer lock now behind the back. And X would be smart to try to slow this young man down.
Well, as we saw earlier in the night, Avalon showing us that even a simple arm can take away a lot of your offense.
Without a doubt.
And, you know, kind of hard to fly. Jack, a little bit of entertainment for the crowd here.
And now X rolling through again. These guys going back and forth. Oh! Snapping that arm over the shoulder.
X trying to dislocate the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder.
He's got that wrist lock cinched in.
With the power of X, maybe a couple of vertebrae while we're there. I mean, come on, let's just do the whole anatomy here.
And now Ledger, really good roll through there. Oh!
And then
didn't see that coming though.
Shot right to the chin. Ledger might be questioning some decisions here. Oh, I guess he's just gonna stay defiant.
Oh, sling blade.
Ledger trying to quicken the pace here.
Spinning back heel kick into a drop kick. And now Ledger has X taking a minute to collect himself.
X seeming to be conversing with the masked men of Sentry.
And the masked men, there they are, you see them.
The future of DPW.
And Ledger thought he was gonna go up and over. Thought twice about it. And now X conversing with those masked men. Oh! Got a boot in the face.
You hear that in the restaurant. Ledger trying to get some fired up fans here, missing it. X ducking out of the way, and then a knee.
Downstairs, and oh, look out!
And now Ledger's head meets steel. And ooh, Ledger blocking it with his own foot.
And up, oh no! X just punched that ring post. And now Ledger up and down on that ring apron.
Ledger meeting the ring apron, X's hand meeting the ring post. We're just all over the place here.
X now went for Ledger's face and missed it and connected with the ring post. We'll see if that has any ill effects.
There's some agility out of X we're not used to seeing. Ledger looking
for
a
moonsault right out in front of us. What a maneuver there by Ledger. And now keep an eye on those masked men from Sentry.
You keep an eye on them, they're keeping an eye on X, who's showing them what to do.
I wanted to call them henchmen, but we discussed on our last event that you want me to call them followers. So the followers of X. Oh!
You keep saying me. You keep saying me. Paul
Well, that was what you told me that Mr. Virk told you.
All I'm saying to you is, and there's some power right there from Ledger. All I'm saying is that I just think henchman is a bit rough for what will soon be the future of DPW. And by the way, that is your future as well.
Well, how can we say they're the future when we don't even know who they are?
Did we know who X was when he first got here? Was Jack Ledger anything before, you know, he started his journey in all of this?
They don't hide behind a mask and they don't tell us what their identity is. It's one thing we all know.
Again, things that are need to know, and you are not on the need to know.
Well, be that as it may, I might not be on the list. But we see Ledger now clinging to that second rope.
X having a few words with our referee here.
Ooh. And a forearm shot to the back of the neck. And oh, what an uppercut. European uppercut sent Ledger into next week.
And X obviously sick and tired of what the crowd seems to want to chant here. X obviously having some words with Ledger.
And now toying with him seemingly. And you know, Ledger is not one to be underestimated. Former below zero heavyweight champion. Held a multitude of titles in his career.
No one is taking anything away from Jack Ledger, but clearly if he's in this match, he's made some questionable decisions towards ownership.
Ooh. And now, using that turnbuckle to his advantage.
Looking to go up top, and X.
And oh! And it got right back at him.
Bringing him down and
T-bone suplex. And man, those suplexes are effective from X.
And X trying to make sure that the masked men understand what is going on here, and now perhaps stalking
and a cover.
Our lifeless Ledger.
And not so fast, a weak cover there. Not enough to defeat Ledger.
X clearly not looking for much of a cover right now. Thought maybe Ledger would take the night off for the rest of the time here, but clearly Jack deciding to be perhaps a little too much for his own good right now.
Jack's not going to quit, but right now, X is biting the finger of Ledger.
I don't know what you're seeing here.
And now look at that. Oh my goodness.
I'm looking where the referee is, and all I see is the referee doing his job, checking to make sure that Ledger possibly wants to call this.
Oh, he's biting him again in the palm while he's bending his fingers, but I've never seen anything like this. We've seen X do other things similar, but man, oh man. You talk about unpredictable.
X clearly not enjoying the words of our senior official here.
Yeah, TJ Bowles letting X know. Oh, we got it right back now. Ledger, oh, he's biting him back.
Come on, ref, what are you doing? You're standing right there looking at it.
And oh, jaw jacker there.
Ledger with a smack to the face.
And oh, what a combination.
Looking for some rapid fire offense here. Coming off the ropes, and X.
Oh, what a spine buster. Almost had him there. What an impact there on that spine buster.
TJ Bowles again.
Ledger now trying to catch his breath here. That's the one thing about the spine buster is not only is the impact felt, but it drives the air out of the body.
Jack is gasping for any form of oxygen at this point.
Now Ledger trying to create some space between the two men. Not going to get it. He's going to get choked by the bottom rope.
X systematically trying to make sure.
And hey, those masked men are getting involved here. We knew it would happen, we just didn't know when.
Who is this we you're talking about? The referee has not stopped the contest. You know as well as I do that if somebody from the outside that was not officially in the match got involved, the referee would call it.
Well, Bowles knows that, we need to see this contest to its finish. We don't want... And now Ledger, look at him fire up. And oh, there it is again, suplex.
Again, the power on display. He's trying to get a count here. Come on, boys.
Man, that's impressive. X, the power. And now, how's X gonna follow this up? Crawling over, stalking his prey of Ledger. And he's just toying with him at this point.
Ledger not quite sure where he's at, I don't think, but knows how to crawl to the corner and get up here.
I'm with you, yeah, he's just trying to get some leverage here. Ooh.
Shot to the back of the neck.
And now, X. Oh!
The full gargantuan man flying.
Yeah, what impact there into the turnbuckle. And now X.
Just at this point, X is ragdolling him. And oh, Ledger seeming to have some life here.
Fighting back now.
Those shots.
Elbows down, holy man.
Shots right to the side of the neck, but X gets up.
Oh, spins out of the backdrop.
Jack found a way out of it. I don't think X realizes it.
Ooh.
Knees up.
And now Ledger moving out of the way. Just in the nick of time. And up and over, no. Ledger, no!
Now see, that seemed to aim just completely unnecessary. What are we doing here?
And X had no idea what happened there. Springboard, slingshot lariat there.
Ledger firing up.
And roll over.
Up and over. Ledger drops him.
Oh, the stop.
Double stomp to the center of the ring.
Ledger eliminated the followers of Sentry on the outside.
A bit unnecessary. I'd like to once again.
X was arguing with TJ Bowles about something.
Put that on the record. Jack showing off once again the power, but a little late in the match perhaps for it. Ooh. We've seen Jack climb mountains before.
And, another suplex.
He just fell off of one.
And we've seen that time and time again where X catches opponents and hits that snap T-bone suplex.
X seemingly having some words with the two men here.
And I believe he said, I don't need you. If you're going to be on the ground, get out of here.
Well, this is clearly a decision on the fly by X. Hard to argue it.
And now X, he's not aware that Ledger is on his feet. And right in the face, slingshot kick there off the second rope. And he's looking for the go to sleep. Didn't quite get it. And X got the rope.
Wherewithal to know where he's at all times.
And yeah, Ledger went for that go to sleep.
Once again,
didn't connect, but he did spin X off, who lost his balance and hit the mat.
The ring IQ underrated here in X. It's what has led him to high rankings here in DPW, along with the obvious power in the slaps here, the chops.
And now Ledger going toe-to-toe here with X.
Selling the forearms, throwing the forearms.
Right, what a shot. Right hand forearm. Now Ledger, jab, jab. And now off the rope. And X rolls through. Going for a backslide, no.
X holding on to the arm. Ledger brought down into a unique pinning combination.
Almost had him there. Man, was that close.
X continuing to evolve.
Late 2 count there. Ledger barely able to kick out.
That's about the first right thing you've said during this match.
X now, the master of the suplex. We've seen it time and time again. And now again, just toying with Ledger. Oh, the ice pick. He got it.
Ledger's got it cinched in.
He got the ice pick, and now he's got it cinched in. Kicked the knee out of X, and his throat went right into the knee of Ledger. That came out of nowhere. And X is fading here.
Ledger trying to squeeze the very essence out of X.
And now he might have his shoulders down.
X once
Not
again.
quite.
The power game, and Ledger still
kick to the jaw.
Still unable to get. There he goes.
There it is. He calls it the Jack Rabbit Rose. Pin 1, 2. X again.
You know, the referee should never even count it, because if you looked, the arm was under the entire time, but clearly X having to do the job of the referee and wrestle a match. This is incredible.
Well, TJ Bowles had the angle, Zach, and it very well may have looked like it from here, but be that as it may,
this match continues.
X has grabbed the bottom rope again, like you mentioned, knowing where you are in the ring. And his X has a hold of his finger here. Ooh.
Okay, now that one I saw.
And now X catching Ledger. Ledger trying to squeak by, up, going for a German suplex.
Jack just being cut down now.
And oh my goodness, he landed it. Stop down. The athleticism there by Ledger to land that German suplex.
Ledger once again looking for whatever he can, going up top here.
And now what's Ledger looking for? He's got a bird's eye view of it, and wait for the moonsault roll through. And a spear. What a spear.
That's it.
He almost broke Ledger in half with that spear.
X trying to make sure the masked man in the back, watch this. Watch it on the monitor, boys. This is how you do it.
And oh my goodness. glorified dominator. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
What a victory for X.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, X.
I'm telling you, what a slam that was. With authority, and X gets a big win here.
And let that be a lesson, not just to the young members of Sentry, but the whole locker room. That is what you have to contend with to get to the top here.
Well, Jack Ledger did hit X with the ice pick, caught him when he wasn't paying attention, and then cinched in the submission hold. But the strength and power of X allowed him to roll up and pick Ledger up off of the ground.
We've been having this conversation the whole match. I'll do it for you. The power, the explosiveness, and the mind of X. You keep seemingly forgetting about all of the most important parts. So allow me to help you as we get out of here.
Well, I'm not forgetting. And I can't deny. Oh, what is this?
X needs to cool off. I mean, come on. He just worked.
No. Look out, the front row there. And X. Another impressive victory here for X over Jack Ledger, who great showing here. And another great contest here at DPW. God Complex.
Welcome to Montclair Media, your go-to place for all things visual. Whether you're looking for beautiful wedding shots or fun graduation pictures, we're here to capture those special moments in style. And if you want to tell your story through video, we've got that covered too. From weddings and sports highlights to creative short films and music videos, we'll make sure your memories are unforgettable. Do you need some eye-catching graphics? Our design team can whip up logos, digital flyers, album covers, and more to help your brand stand out. At Montclair Media, we're passionate about making your vision a reality. Whatever your media needs, we're here to help. Ready to get started? Check us out at montclairworld.com or give us a call. Let's create something amazing together.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee, DPW Senior Official, TJ Bowles. Introducing first, from the 3 Mile Island, he weighs in today at 235 pounds. Dr. Ooze Brock Hall.
Well, Zach, we already thought Brock Hall was unorthodox, unpredictable, all of those types of things. But now, with whatever he's got on, he's taking it to another level.
You know, this is getting to be a weird night. You and I seem to be agreeing on a lot of things. This is one of those moments where, whether you like our bosses or not, which again, we need to discuss at some point here, but like, you could not have been more correct with. Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Hall has become, I don't even know if mainstay, but he's just become something here in DPW. I don't even know the right words, but like, I've seen an evolution here, and this man is scarily calculated in his situation right now.
Well, if you remember correctly, on his introductory promo with DPW, he said he was going to do what he does best and ruin everything here in DPW, and he certainly made a statement.
I will be the first to say that my first impressions of Brock Hall were not the most savory.
with the unpredictable Brock Hall. And we're gonna see what this kid can do here. We just saw Wyatt Tordsen make one heck of a debut. So let's see if Leon King can do the same thing.
Leon King, another part of Sentry, bringing you the best they can find. And if this person is here, that means that this person is Sentry approved. That can only mean a rise to the top here.
Well, we'll see if that prediction comes to fruition here. Crowd is behind Leon.
And Brock Hall seems to care.
And again, Brock Hall beats to his own drum. Does things on his own time. And we've seen some instances here, you know, where Brock can almost seem disinterested in matches at time, and then he flips the switch.
I'm not going to say anything that overly negative here, but Brock Hall was mixing some stuff up in the back, and did some of it get in his hair? The guy looks like he just got out of the shower.
Did you say mixing some things up?
I am just going to stick with what I believe that I saw. There were some concoctions and some colors. We're just going to leave it at that because I don't want to know the rest of it.
I'm not really sure what that means, but we'll go with it. Brock Hall, Leon King here, feeling each other out in the early going of this matchup. And ducked underneath.
One of the things we can say is Brock's style lends itself to some early frustrations, we can say.
And now, drop toe hold.
That'll get you frustrated.
And now, Leon King reversal, Irish whip across, looking for a, reversal again into the corner, head scissors. Brock Hall looking for a sidewalk slam there. Ooh, uppercut.
Brock Hall certainly.
And chop now into the corner.
Certainly trying to find his way here.
And the crowd is certainly behind Leon King here in the early going. And no!
Felt that.
And snapmare, down goes Hall. King now looking for a kick off the ropes.
Hall with a nice reversal, and yet King still with the kick to the face, and then the senton.
And a cover.
Full body weight.
And not quite, but Leon King here with the upper hand.
King starting off with quite the flurry here. Seemingly controlled.
And he's saying it's over here already. And now,
Hall with the reversal.
And he's going for that impaler DDT.
Hall holding onto the ropes.
And caught a boot to the chin, and another one did Brock Hall. And down goes Hall.
King seemingly having an answer for everything Hall's had so far.
And, no!
Modified jawbreaker? I'm not entirely
Codebreaker, yeah.
Yeah.
And he threw that vest or that apron at Leon King, caught him by surprise and was able to catch him.
I hope our referee gets some hand sanitizer. Can we get some hand sanitizer? I don't know what was on the apron.
I'm not sure either. And Brock Hall has some thick leather gloves or rubber gloves on as well.
In all fairness to Brock, I wouldn't want to be directly touching the things that I saw him messing with backstage.
Well, we're going to have to get some more information on that.
Do we have to?
The safety of the others in the back might depend on it, it sounds like. And, shoulder tackle into the corner.
Well, one thing we can definitely agree on here is Brock Hall is
snap suplex.
Is never seemingly without a plan. You could say this is quite the dissection here.
And now Hall, ooh, clubbing right hand to the back of the head. And Leon now starting to fire up here a little bit.
Ooh, Leon with a straight these palm strikes.
Oh, back elbow.
Hall with the explosiveness.
Leon trying to fire up there.
Took the gas, the air, and possibly some teeth from Leon.
And now, Hall with the upper hand here. Submission maneuver applied. Knee to the spine. Really digging that knee into the spine. The pressure there in the back. And now Leon able to fight his way out of it. And, oh, swinging neck breaker.
Leon turned inside out. Brock Hall asked for an answer, got it, and as you pointed out, I'm not quite sure if he didn't like the answer or didn't care about the answer.
Now, oh! Leon Hall step ahead of Hall there. And, oh, another right hand.
For a third, Hall ducked it.
And, oh!
These
backhand to the face there.
These two gentlemen are about as evenly matched as I've seen tonight two competitors be.
And now King firing up. Body shots lefts and rights into the corner.
Our referee seemingly not knowing what to do with this, but King showing some athleticism.
Without a doubt. Now running knee, looking for the bulldog. Not quite. Oh,
clubbing side blow. That's all I'm able to say about that.
And now King showing some power here. Picking Hall up and over.
Right to the back of Hall, and King has nothing but momentum right now.
Fireman carry into the backbreaker.
Hall once again reversing out.
And no!
Face buster.
Face first into the canvas. Goes King, and now Hall. Oh, roll up. 2, 3, got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Leon King!
Brock Hall looking for the Impaler DDT to finish things off. And Leon King
is victorious in his debut.
With a quick roll-up and catches Brock Hall.
And Brock Hall seemingly trying to do some equations in the corner. I'm not entirely sure what's happening.
Well, he's just as surprised as all these fans here are in Duluth that he was caught like that. But an impressive victory here in Leon King's debut. And oh no!
Brock Hall,
what the hell?
Not taking too kindly to what he may feel as it was an over celebration.
After the match now, Brock Hall has knocked Leon down. And that was unnecessary. I'm not sure what Brock Hall's trying to prove here.
Well, Brock Hall,
and he's not done. He's
whatever he's trying to prove, he's going to get something for it.
And he's got a steel chair.
Brock Hall seemingly,
and no! Impaler DDT onto the chair.
And then a consoling of his victim, we'll call it.
And Leon King is out. We need some help out here. TJ Bull's pleading with Brock Hall. Enough is enough.
Yeah. Brock Hall seemingly, as we say many times, lost the battle, but you could say won the war, perhaps?
Well, statement made. An unnecessary statement, I might add. And Leon King is still down in the middle of our ring here.
You say unnecessary, he says calculated.
And now we have DPW officials coming in. And they're going to help Leon here.
Leon
gets the win in his debut matchup here in DPW, but did not get the last laugh. Crowd showing their appreciation
and
for Leon.
Leon with one last wave.
And Brian Sager is making his way back into the ring.
Hopefully we'll have an update on Leon King's condition here hopefully soon. Get checked out by the trainers in the back. But Duluth, I want you to check out our socials. Check us out on Discover Pro Wrestling on Facebook. And of course we have our YouTube channel as well, where you can see great content just like you're seeing here this evening. Are we having a good time or what out there? The following contest, scheduled for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit, is a tag team match. Your referee, DPW Senior Official, R.J. Wilkins. Introducing first, weighing in today at total combined weight of 385 pounds. The team of the seasoning, Alex Finley and Dino Knight,
Without a doubt, an up-and-coming tag team here in the independent wrestling scene. Royal Flavuh making their debut in DPW. Alex Finley and Devo Knight. And these two are uber impressive, without a doubt.
Royal Flavuh, one of the fastest rising tag teams you could say in the Midwest scene. I have watched these guys multiple times. They never disappoint. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be special, and you are going to enjoy it. That much I will promise you.
And their opponents. Introducing first, Alvin Gray.
And here comes Alvin Gray. Long history of tag team action, we know that.
A mainstay here in DPW, was quickly a crowd favorite, has stayed that way.
And his partner.
Oh, come on. This again?
Duluth own ARLEN.
And the crowd here in Duluth on their feet for the hometown kid, ARLEN, who will be Alvin Gray's tag team partner tonight.
I mean, once again, we have to deal with this. We have to deal with this guy who looks like Spencer's threw up all over him. He looks like a rejected trash man from the West Duluth area. That's not hard to do when you're from the West Duluth area. I mean, I've said everything I've had to say about the guy.
I apologize, folks. I don't know what to say with this guy. I apologize. There's no need for it.
I agree with you. Why is he on the show? I mean, we continue to try to do this, but you know what? I mean, if this is what we're looking for, I will say this. If you really want me to say something positive, we're down here on the floor for our first time here at DPW, and you know what? He looks a little taller from this angle. I'll give him that, all right?
Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Handshakes all around. Looking forward to this one. ARLEN now.
That looks like the after picture of a Jason Bourne.
With Devo Knight in the ring right now. Devo trying to get some leverage here. ARLEN with the reversal. Side headlock applied. ARLEN as tough as they come. Pound for pound, one of the toughest athletes I've ever seen.
Don't get out much, do you?
And now roll through cover. Not to be. And now, guillotine-like maneuver here. Applied by Devo.
You talked earlier about Royal Flavuh and their travels, and they've wrestled a lot of different...
They roll through cover.
Tag teams
almost had
the
him.
Midwest.
Almost had him there.
Looking for the backslide.
Now backslide.
ARLEN kicking out at 2.
Arm drag. And right back at him. Well, they both went for an arm drag at the same time there.
ARLEN seemingly having some words.
Well, a little bit of a show of respect there from both men on the same page. And look at the athleticism here of Knight.
ARLEN gets caught in the corner, evades.
Nope. Went for a drop kick. ARLEN stepped side.
Catches him. ARLEN looking for possibly a cloverleaf.
Yeah.
And
not quite. And both of these guys seemingly one step ahead of each other. And again, show of respect. They're going to tag out here. Here comes Alvin Gray and Alex finally here.
I'll give ARLEN this. That was quite the exchange to start the match off.
And now, whoa!
Gray seemingly launched.
He's right back
out of the
up.
ring, and
that surprised Alvin Gray without a doubt. Finally showing some power here.
And asking him to do it again.
And now, belly to back, down goes Alvin. And thus far, Alex getting the better of him.
This exchange seems to be a little less even than the earlier exchange in this match. But
now both men feeling each other out here. We got a lockup.
Early into the ropes. Referee's discretion at a 5
and
here.
No!
Stiff
knife edge chop there by Alvin.
Alvin looking to across the ring, ducks underneath.
And oh, what a boot! And finally did not see that coming.
Finally, and Knight having some discussions there on the ring apron.
Checking to make sure that those pearly whites are still in there. Looks like they're okay. And now both teams discussing some strategy here. This is the first time that these two teams have met. This is the first time we've seen Alvin Gray and ARLEN tag up together.
And it's something I'd like to possibly not see again.
And what I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted there was that we'll have to see if the inexperience of tagging together comes into play here with the more experienced Royal Flavuh. And oh!
Alvin Gray turning. I can't even speak, he just turned him inside out. He turned my tongue inside out there.
That was impressive.
Finley seemingly is still out of sorts here.
And Irish whip.
Gray over the top, held on and was seemingly knocked down, and ARLEN coming over to check on his partner. Going back to what you were saying though, but you're watching right now, this is the type of match that Royal Flavuh goes after. This is the type of match that they look for. It's quick, it's to the point, they're precise, and they have so much experience as a team, champions multiple times over.
And here we go. Out into the crowd, right in front of us. Royal Flavuh.
You want the front row seat, that's what's gonna happen.
ARLEN and Alvin trying to regroup, get caught by surprise, and now they're both back in the ring. And now Alvin, look out!
Anything you can do, I'm gonna try to do it better.
Almost the same scenario. Royal Flavuh took a little bit too long there. Alvin took advantage. And now Knight rolled back into the ring.
To meet ARLEN, I'm not sure that's a fate I would enjoy, but strange bedfellows, folks. One thing I'll give ARLEN is I'm impressed he came back to DPW after the drubbing he took last time.
Well, like I said, he's one of the toughest pound for pound I've ever seen. Double team action here. And even though these two haven't tagged before, they seemingly are working together pretty well.
It's flawless. I'll give him that.
2 count there from Alvin, and now a tag back in for ARLEN. And again, working together well. And looking for another double team here. And up and over he goes. Double vertical suplex. And Devo Knight in trouble here, cover.
Wrestling always seems to come back to the same basics. Tag team, singles, doesn't matter. These two gentlemen falling back on what they know and have so far seemed to be almost tit for tat right there with Royal Flavuh.
And now Irish whip into the corner. Now, ARLEN, no. And Alex taking a liberty there, striking ARLEN in the back of the head with the right hand, and now they've got the advantage.
Knight off the ropes. Drop kick to the head.
And wow.
Standing moonsault. A thing of beauty.
Man, did he hit that pinpoint accuracy on that moonsault.
You don't hit it much better.
And now Royal Flavuh with the upper hand here. Again, the more experienced of the two as far as tagging together. And now we're going to see some double teams from them. Double backdrop. And splash in the leg. 1, 2. Almost.
Referee allowing a little bit more discretion when Royal Flavuh goes to hit their moves.
Alvin Gray cheering on ARLEN, as are the fans here in Duluth. Hometown kid. Right hands hammering down.
I'd like to say he was growing on me, but I already got rid of the fungus this week.
My God, and now we got a rear naked choke applied. And ARLEN now not in a good spot here. And now,
crowd seemingly split right now.
Yeah. And snap suplex.
Knight, once again, making the tag. The quick tags have really allowed them to not only keep ARLEN in their corner, but have allowed them to stay fresh.
Absolutely, and look at that.
Power from Finley.
Alvin trying to will ARLEN on to get over for make a tag. Right now, Royal Flavuh not letting that happen.
This is tag team wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, to a T if you're watching. You cut the ring in half, you keep someone on your side.
Now, again, man, this kid is tough. He's going to fight. ARLEN now with a vertical suplex of his own, and he's got to make a tag here. And he's going to push him into the corner. And atomic drop. Step up into Guri.
ARLEN's still on the wrong side of the ring for a tag, but the flurry seems to be working.
A backdrop, yeah. Flurry of adrenaline here from ARLEN. And he's really got to make a tag. He's going to, there it is. There's the tag to Alvin Gray.
Knight and Gray. Knight with some fun.
He hit hard on the outside.
He did.
And tornado DDT. My goodness, what impact.
And Gray.
And
with a shot for Finley.
And standing moonsault. Knees first. Right into Alex.
Alvin Gray with seemingly all the momentum in the world.
Another running knee here.
Raises the knee, picks up Knight.
And now a tag. In comes ARLEN. More double team action here. These two are working together really well. And he's up. And oh my goodness, what a cutter-like maneuver. Dare I say stunner-like. He was stunned out of his shoes. My goodness, Devo Knight.
We thought Knight was stunned, and clearly at the count of 2 and 3,000ths. I don't know. I mean, good Lord, he got turned inside out. And then flipped twice.
And now, one half of Royal Flavuh still on the outside.
Alvin Gray seemingly forgetting the tag, but the referee still allowing.
And now, what do we have in store here?
Well, when your partner's not in the corner, you can seemingly use it.
And now ARLEN going up, and ARLEN down. And oh no, there goes Alvin.
Royal Flavuh seemingly finding themselves.
And boy, have the tables turned here.
In Big Sky Country.
And took too long. Royal Flavuh just did not capitalize on the moment. And these guys, ARLEN and Alvin.
All four men in precarious positions. Different points of the ring.
No.
Great falling.
Alvin goes down. And now ARLEN, is caught up there.
ARLEN.
And Devo Knight with the stomp down onto ARLEN. ARLEN's still trapped there on the top turnbuckle. Oh, post to post. My goodness.
Knight's not the legal man.
He's not the legal man. RJ is right there. Devo's got to make a tag here to get this cover.
Royal Flavuh seemingly not worried too much about the tag team rules right now and looking to just inflict more damage.
And now up goes ARLEN and Alvin Gray there to stop it. No!
Kick from Gray. ARLEN whipping him into the corner there.
Man, what a tag match here. Action everywhere. Both teams have had opportunities to capitalize and they haven't been able to. And now ARLEN and Alvin are trying this same maneuver that they were trying previously. Let's see if they can get it done.
Looking to set up for what they were trying to do earlier.
And it's up superplex. And now frog splash from the top. And now Alvin's not the legal man.
Miscues by both teams.
They've got to get out of the ring to secure the pin. And again, miscues from both teams. And now ARLEN and Alvin upset at their miscue, but they've got to remain focused here.
Royal Flavuh seemingly trying to get their wits about them.
Alex and Devo on the outside trying to regain their composure here. And now, what a match this has been. Here we go. And they're back in the ring, and these guys are going to beat the hell out of each other. Right hands. ARLEN and Alvin. No. Oh.
Shots back.
Right back at him.
Stereo kicks. And Alvin got a little bit more than he bargained for there.
What a kick there from Devo.
RJ seemingly.
And there goes ARLEN.
A little more discretion with all the men in the ring here.
And now, Royal Flavuh here. Oh my goodness, shooting star. The right man's covering now. 2, 3, there it is.
And that's how you execute a recipe, folks.
The team of Royal Flavuh.
A final cut into a shooting star. And man, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you at the start you were going to enjoy it. And boy, did you.
Royal Flavuh winning their opening contest here in DPW. Some great debuts tonight and another one here.
Expect more from this team.
And what the hell, we got X just walked past us here. And X is back out here. He's speaking to Brian Sager. And I'm not sure what's going on here.
X seemingly have some words for these two teams.
And now RJ Wilkins, Brian Sager are in discussion. And we still don't know why X is out here. And these teams are congratulating each other here. Great nod of respect. And here comes X.
Heartwarming. I'm glad you guys got to have that moment. Aren't you glad you got to have that moment?
And ARLEN is letting X know what he thinks of him.
I'm really happy you guys are here to just be general.
Storied issue
I'm
between the
honest
two.
when I say that. I've seen all those pictures with all that gold. You guys are on AEW, all that good stuff. Be proud that you're here. We let you come here. Paul Virk and I made sure that you were here. Gosh, I just wish that Two Guns could have been here for this. Look, you guys are clearly up for competition. And I don't know, guys, if you guys know this, but we're in charge here. This is actually a gauntlet match. You got another team to face. You guys want to be your next team? Let's meet your next team. Come on, come on.
Another team gauntlet match.
Is this going to be the second show in a row that you just decide to ignore the paperwork that came out before the show?
I didn't see this either. Apparently, this is a gauntlet match.
X offering these gentlemen in the masks their opportunity again.
The masked men of Century here are coming out. And oh, look out! Oh my goodness, Rampage Santana!
Oh, wait, it's us.
It's us?
Well, they're facing Century.
Rampage Santana's beating the hell. Oh my goodness, what a slam.
It says right here, they're facing Century in the second match of the gauntlet.
Devo Knight just got slammed into next week there.
Do you see Century in the ring? I do.
I've seen enough of these two already.
Well, I have not.
Another slam. And I don't know, is this a real, this is a matchup. This is official.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell has rung.
Yes, the bell normally says that a matchup has started. That is normally how
this
works.
is just so chaotic, Zach. I'm trying to follow what's happening here. Bell has rung, folks. In case you missed it.
I missed what? It's right here in the notes.
And now, X with the upper hand. These two just competed in a great matchup here. And now they're having to go back to back.
And Century decided that they needed to do it again.
And there's that, oh my goodness, the title belt just hit RJ Wilkins in the chin.
Don't drop that, RJ. That would not look good for you.
And X now is just toying with these guys. Ooh, what a right hand open slap. And this just isn't right. This is just not right. These two just had a great debut here. Oh,
when you get to the show, you check the card. If the card says gauntlet, why are they surprised? They seemingly were ready to just go home, have a good night's work, and in the end, here we are.
Talk about raining on the parade of these kids here. Santana now with X holding him back. Oh. Clothesline into the corner. And Devo Knight is on Dream Street here. I'm surprised this kid's able to stand. Shows his toughness, but man, uppercuts are getting rained in on the lower part of the face and chin.
You keep talking about the match they had earlier. Both the other guys in this match also had matches.
Well, they didn't do it back to back. This is back to back.
Does 1 + 1 equal 2?
Last I checked, it does.
Okay, so each man on one team had one match. Royal Flavuh had a match. 1 and 1 is 2, therefore all these men are competing in the same amount of matches tonight.
Well, I'll add that one team was prepared and one team wasn't. And apparently preparation means nothing to you. We've heard about this all night.
I'm sorry, I knew about the gauntlet match. Who over here was surprised when X said this? This is the second show in a row. Maybe if you got here on time, you'd know the changes.
Well, be that as it may, I didn't know the changes. I didn't have it in my notes, but I'm watching Rampage Santana decimate Devo Knight here with a, power bomb into the turnbuckle, that buckle bomb.
And X seemingly uninterested in the legal competitor.
And now, was a tag even made? I don't even know. Cover. Oh, he's kicked out. The resilience here.
Knight showing. that he's back in the mesh.
And now,
you saw earlier X trying to teach Mask 1 and Mask 2.
you see that red cord that Alex is holding on to. That's legally what the competitors in a tag team match are supposed to hang on to.
Is Rampage not touching the tag rope in his own corner? Am I missing this?
Well, I'm pointing out that Alex is trying to will his tag team partner here, and he's going as far as he potentially can legally to do so.
We talked earlier in the Royal Flavuh first part of this gauntlet match about the fact of cutting the ring off. It's smart tag team wrestling.
And now Devo Knight in a bad way. Back, oh my goodness, back into the corner. His head whiplash back, oh! And another kick to the back of the head. And oh, he's hung up here on the bottom rope. This is not good for Devo Knight. And this is ridiculous. Oh! What a chop into the ribs. He might have broke a rib there.
That did not digest well for Knight.
My goodness. Devo Knight is in a bad way here. Desperately needs to make a tag.
Rampage just holding Knight down.
Another tag here. Here comes Axe. And look out!
Axe with a straight shot right to Findlay.
Findlay knocked off the apron. And now Rampage is gonna... Oh my goodness! What an... Oh no!
Some fight left in Knight. And some power planning X.
Cover! And Rampage not gonna let that happen. He was shocked at what he just saw.
Shot from Findlay to Rampage. Rampage stunned. X trying to figure out where he's at here.
And Devo seemingly hung on to that arm of X. Oh! Chop block there. Oh my goodness! Double team action.
Into the cover, RJ. Broken up by Rampage in the nick of time.
In the fight, these two young men is off the charts here.
You gotta give it to him.
And there are bodies all over the place. Oh!
Rampage,
what a kick.
Straight shot to Findlay, looking to just dispose of him at this point.
And now Findlay, oh my goodness.
Face off the turnbuckle, body off the second rope.
And a tag made. I guess Rampage is now legal. And X now trying to regroup. He finally has. And double team again now. Up and down. Oh. Power bomb. One. Oh, wow. Devo firing up.
Kick out at one from Knight.
Where is this coming from? Rampage is stunned. Ooh. And down goes Devo.
Right.
My goodness, what a right hand. The legs just buckled out from underneath. Devo there.
X seemingly calling for what he hopes to be the end. Give it to Royal Flavuh.
And now, up and, oh my goodness.
Sit out style, layout style.
And that's it.
Royal Flavuh 1-1 on the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. The team of Rampage Santana and X. Century.
Well, Royal Flavuh had an amazing debut. These two ruined it, damn it. And now enough is enough. Enough is enough here. Oh, they're just humiliating him.
It's all about the lesson. You got the future at ringside. You got to make sure they understand what it takes.
Enough is enough, damn it. Century, X, and Rampage Santana get the victory here. Oh! twist now. We've seen this already tonight. And oh, that twisting Dominator. And I'm sick to my stomach here.
It's all about the plan.
We've got masked men twisting the leg there. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
All Royal Flavuh had to do was thank Sentry for allowing them to come to the show, giving them this opportunity, but clearly EX decided that, you know what, he had the opportunity. Sentry runs the place. They had the opportunity to cancel the second half of the gauntlet match, and they decided to go with it. Royal Flavuh clearly needing to learn something here.
And now Brian Sager trying to get these guys to safety. And he just spit on him. These guys are despicable. They make me sick. And they're asking for Brian Sager to come in the ring here.
Brian, understand where you gotta be.
He's going.
Brian, I don't advise this.
He's had enough. He's going in. And now, Rampage is holding him back here. Oh, he's got him by, oh no! Oh my goodness! Somebody's got to help him here. He's getting choked out. There's Ledger, oh!
And there's Sierra.
Oh my goodness! And Sierra! Brian Sager
seemingly about to be sacrificed.
I've never seen anything like that. It was being choked by his tie over the top rope.
Ledger, Sierra, and now Avalon.
Joey Avalon.
Can we get some control out here? This is ridiculous.
And they are making a stand here.
This guy's nuts.
Everybody here has seen enough of these guys. There are bodies on the floor. Chaos everywhere these guys go. And oh, Rampage now with Jack Sabek's title. And thank goodness for Jack Ledger, Sierra, and Joey Avalon.
I'm just saying, when you don't own the place, maybe sticking your nose where it doesn't belong doesn't end well. This could not necessarily end well for all the people here.
And now we're going to send it to Brian Sager. He's got a microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that, but I've had enough of their bullshit.
What is with the language on this show?
Again, thank goodness for Jack Ledger, Sierra, and Joey Avalon for taking a stand here. All three of them, including Brian Sager, have fallen victim to Sentry in some way, shape, or form. And now we're seeing a lot of the roster band together here against the members of Sentry.
I'm just saying, there's consequences to action. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, before we move on to our final match, excuse me, of the evening, just want to thank all of you for being out here. You guys have been awesome from the start all the way to the finish here. We got one more match coming your way. I don't know about you. I have a good feeling. I think we're going to see a title change here tonight. Let's move on to our main event.
Just when Sentry, Paul Virk, Rampage Santana, and the crew thought they had Martin with them, he ripped the shirt off and changed his mind, or maybe that was his plan all along.
I can't say that I agree with the decision he made earlier, but he does have an incredible opportunity in front of him.
Signed, is it not?
And here he comes. The problem, Paul Virk, the Discover Pro Wrestling champion.
And what a champion he is. A champion of the people, mind you.
And not only is he the champion, he owns the company.
And yet he's still here, willing to go into a match where he could lose that precious championship. Such an ungrateful bunch of people.
Paul Virk been the champion now for 204 days. Defeated Sierra with a lot of help, I might add. But he got the job done eventually. And he's been the champion for 204 days. But all that is going to be on the line here tonight when his invitation to his former friend backfired. And now he's going to go toe-to-toe with Dante Martin for the Discover Pro Wrestling Championship.
Dante Martin made a choice earlier in the night, and it's going to be an interesting end to his night one way or another.
And as usual, Virk taking his sweet time getting into the ring.
When you own the place, you make the time. Fix his tie in one of these moments. This is an important moment.
How dare you say something like
that?
The
following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Discover Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, and it's your featured main event of the evening. When the bell rings, your referee in charge, DPW Senior Official, TJ Bowles. Introducing first the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He weighs in at 195 pounds. He is one half of the tag team known as Top Flight. AEW superstar Dante Martin. His opponent to my right. California. He weighs in at 240 pounds. He is Discover Pro Wrestling owner and the reigning, defending Discover Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. The Problem, Paul Virk.
What an amazing spectacle in front of us.
Well, what's amazing is that Brian Sager was able to complete that after what just happened to him.
Brian's had a rough night. I mean, it's been a long night. Voice is probably a little cracked.
But let's focus here now on this matchup. Dante Martin, Paul Virk the champion. And of course, Sentry's masked men are on the outside. Who they are, we don't know. We may never find out. According to Virk, they are the future of the company.
That's all you need to know.
But the future isn't now, he said earlier tonight.
So if he says it's not now, why do you keep focusing on that when Paul Virk has graced us with the actual competition in this ring? And when I say that, I mean he is not only competing, he brought the competition from the international star. That is what he did.
Well, I can't argue that. You're right. He did invite Dante Martin here. And as we thought,
if you just go with that,
there was an ulterior motive. He thought Dante Martin was going to join Sentry, and it backfired. And now here we are.
Paul Virk, lessons to teach all night to Mask 1, Mask 2. And now a lesson possibly to Dante Martin.
Man, you can cut the tension with a knife in here right now. This crowd has been anticipating this main event all night long. Former friends, now enemies here tonight. And
Paul Virk just explaining what the benefits would have been to an earlier decision.
Here we go.
And Martin with some early flurries.
Right hand, reversal Irish whip, and shoulder block. Shoulder tackle there from Martin, and now Virk gonna think about it for a second. And the masked men here are consoling him. And Martin, was gonna fly, and look at this.
Sometimes you just have to protect the boss.
Well, the odd thing about these guys being the future is they time and time again get involved in matchups right now. So to me, that's not the future. They're involving themselves in every match that we've seen. And now, whoa! What athleticism there from Martin. Right hand.
Taking nothing away from the athleticism from Martin.
And back and forth. Underneath. And again. Now in the distraction. And Paul Virk with the right hand from behind. And now up and out he goes. And Virk now distracting senior official TJ Bowles, and it's Martin and the masked men out here right in front of us. And
well, Dante seemingly sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, and
they're out of here.
I think that's a little over the top, don't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, senior official TJ Bowles has just ejected the masked man 1 and masked man 2 from ringside.
I think that was a bit over the top. I don't know exactly. Dante might have instigated this. They were just defending themselves. What are we doing here?
And the masked men are out of here.
You can't just throw the future out.
As they should be.
What do we have? The present? That ain't great.
And now we might get a legitimate one-on-one contest here. Right hand from Virk.
Minus Paul Virk being our champion owner.
Does that mean he's 2 men?
Hey, did your paycheck clear? How many times have we gone over this?
And a knife edge chop on the outside from Martin. And right hand now. And man, this crowd is behind him. And right through. Drop kick to the side of the head. What athleticism this young man has. He impresses every time he graces a professional wrestling ring.
Dante Martin, young, athletic, inspiring, all the things for greatness.
Oh, look at this.
What's happening right now?
And Jack Sabick.
Come on, ref, what are we doing?
Just gave Paul Virk a slap there.
There was outside interference. What are we doing? Come on now.
And Dante Martin saw Jack Sabick sitting right there.
TJ's evaluations might be a
And look out, TJ Bowles trapped in the corner. And that mule kick. What a kick. Super kick to the face, cover. Almost had him. Mule kick into a super kick combination. TJ Bowles could not see the low blow.
Fans seemingly having issue with the great main event they're being given here today.
And now driving that elbow down.
Into the cover.
And now Martin kicks out at 2. That's not going to be enough. But Virk now seemingly trying to wear out Martin. Driving those elbows into the chest. Martin now on the turnbuckle, Irish whip, and oh, what an Irish whip. Down goes Martin, the power behind that. Virk now with those long arms and legs, long appendages, using that leverage against Martin.
Our champion, Paul Virk, from the moment he stepped foot in DPW, evolving, changing, adding to his arsenal, raising the game here. And
Martin now.
And what has it brought us? Well, you've been saying it all night, a sold-out show.
And now Virk turned it around on him and a big boot to the side of the head. And now driving the elbow down cover. Martin kicks out at 2.
TJ Bowles once again making a count that, well, I'll just say what it is. We like to talk about truth here. His boss didn't like.
And now, a version of the $1 Million Dream on the ground here.
Paul Virk, once again, referee checking to make sure it's not a choke. Referee in position.
That half Nelson / choke maneuver there.
You know, Dante's got an incredibly bright future, both possibly here in DPW and around the world. You know, maybe it's not the worst thing to lose to the great Paul Virk.
Oh, back elbow, caught Martin.
Pinpoint quickly into the cover.
And no, Martin just cannot get any momentum going here in this matchup. Time and time again, Virk has stopped him in his tracks. And now Virk, and oh, the outside goes Martin down onto the concrete floor.
Paul Virk making sure he's got some time to relax here.
Telling TJ Bowles to start the count.
Well, TJ should have started it. Probably 2 or 3 seconds ago. Second he left the ring, he should have started counting.
This crowd here trying to will on Dante Martin, who is still feeling those effects. He's at 8. The count is at 8. Come on, Dante.
Dante.
9. And he's in, he's in.
And Mr. Virk looking less than impressed. Not sure either with Dante or with TJ.
Virk thought he had it 1. Martin slides back into the ring in the nick of time. And now, got Virk off of his feet. And he's back up and now right hand. And back and forth right hands here. Both of these men landing huge punches. And Martin now on the second rope, and oh, knee to the back of the spine there. And down goes Martin again, cover. And that shoulder up at 2. What does Martin have to do to get some momentum going here? Virk cuts him down at the pass every time.
Virk seemingly pleading with Mama Martin, explaining, maybe you should have taught your son better.
It's ridiculous. And now Martin on the, still laying down, oh! And catches Virk there, who maybe took his eyes off the prize for too long. And oh no!
Martin inadvertently taking out the referee.
And up, Virk, and oh!
The reversal by Martin!
What a DDT! But our official is down. TJ Bowles was pulled into the way.
TJ Bowles is down, Martin's down, Mr. Virk is down.
Mr. Virk. Listen to you, Mr. Virk. And here come the masked men again.
Lesson learned, boys.
Oh my God, they're getting a table. This is ridiculous. These masked men have been barred from ringside by TJ Bowles already. And now they've got a table out here. TJ Bowles took one heck of a shot from Martin in the corner. He still has not been able to regain his composure, and he needs to any time now. Martin.
Dante fighting back here.
And up and through the table. buster through the table. Virk is in disbelief. Oh, and look out, Virk trying for a splash in the corner. Up and over goes Martin, and the right foot connects with his face. Springboard clothesline. Cover, and there's no damn referee.
TJ Bowles is still down.
He's got the match won, damn it.
I didn't hear no bell.
And we're calling for another referee here. We need a referee.
Well, we have one. I'm a little confused on where he may be.
Dante Martin could be the DPW champion right now. And here's Santana. And
that seemed unnecessary. Santana was just
using Virk. And oh my God!
I think we missed that.
I don't know if it was a baseball bat, a metal pot. What was that?
I don't know, but there's still not a referee.
Martin just got blasted with what I think was a metal pipe of some kind. And now X has got RJ.
Well, about time we found the ref.
And he's throwing RJ into the ring here.
Do your job, ref.
1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. X and Rampage are beside themselves.
That seemed like a slow count to me. I'd like to possibly have that reviewed. Do we have a challenge here in DPW?
Not that I'm aware of. And now, oh, what the hell? Virk now slapping RJ. And TJ Bowles. Oh! Roll up, here we go. 1, 2. No!
Kick out by Virk.
Almost had him.
Dante with the reversal.
Springboard tornado DDT. Oh man, this is close. And RJ just got ripped out of that ring. He went into the steel steps. And just when I thought we'd maybe see a one-on-one matchup between two competitors, why did I think that?
Dante had a choice at the top of the show, and there are consequences to the choices that we make.
So now we have no official. Is this even a match anymore? We're not sure.
Did you hear the bell?
What a spear from Virk. There's no official. And there's Balls. He's come to all of a sudden. 1, 2. Almost. Almost had him, Martin.
I'm pretty sure that I saw a 3 there.
Martin will not give up. That shoulder was up.
Rampage seemingly having a conversation with senior official about his ability to count to 3.
And now what? Wilkins back in the ring. They pull him out, they throw him in. They pull him out, they throw him in.
If he would just count the 3, he could go home at this point.
Oh my goodness. This is sick. Oh.
This is not great for your job.
Oh, he's gonna DQ him. Oh no! Rampage Santana just kicked RJ Wilkins into next week. What the hell? I don't know what's gonna happen here. There's bodies everywhere, tables everywhere. We got officials down. And oh,
Virk looking for it. And
oh! Inadvertently. There's that steel pipe. Oh, went downstairs on Virk. And flying. 2. Oh, for God's sakes. You've got to be kidding me.
And the match continues. Dante, look at some air.
Suicide dive. Rampage just hit our stage area here. X is down. Rampage is down. Jack Sabick is willing on. Dante. So is this crowd. No, stop.
Stop!
Oh, no. He kicked out.
Can no one count to 3 in this damn company?
Dante Martin just got his head stomped what seemingly looked like through the canvas, but his heart keeps beating. He will not die.
You gotta give it to Dante Martin at this point.
And what's next here? I don't know how much more I can take. We got officials down. This is chaos out here. And now TJ Bowles.
Paul Virk owns this place. Right now, this is his building. He can do whatever the heck he wants.
Dante now. He's got him in a guillotine here, does Virk. And into the turnbuckle.
Dante with some fight
left. No, he still got it cinched in.
Virk still with the guillotine.
And oh, into the turnbuckle again. Virk trying to choke the life out of Dante.
Trying to fight out of it.
And oh,
Virk now holding on.
And he's got him down. And what the hell's going on here? The bell just rang.
It's over. Dante gave up.
He's saying he tapped out. He never tapped out.
The referee said he did. I'm looking at the match. I'm looking at the monitor. TJ saw it better than I did.
What the hell is this? And now Santana. Raiding right hands down.
The referee seemingly having a bit of a tiff here.
And RJ and TJ are going at it here.
Brian Sager also seeming to take issue with it.
But oh, what the hell? What? He just kicked RJ in the nuts.
There's always a plan when you've got Mr. Virk.
What kind of screw job is this? It's the Duluth screw job.
You say screw job, I say a brilliant plan executed. Paul Virk is still the champion. And a stop for good measure to Dante Martin. Actions have consequences, Dante.
What in the hell? TJ Bowles.
He looks good in the shirt.
Is putting on a Sentry shirt.
TJ calling for the belt. Brian Sager.
What are we witnessing here?
The era of Sentry continues to inspire those into the future.
What's that now? We can't see anything here. The lights are out in the arena.
Can we get somebody to fix this, please?
I don't know what's happening here.
We'd like to get somebody on.
Oh!
Wait a second!
The Wanderer is here. Out goes Santana. And down go those henchmen, damn it. Double choke slam.
What is going on?
Oh. And now, the Wanderer's getting worn out by X and Virk. There's just too many of them, damn it. And back in comes Santana. He's still on Dream Street.
The rumors are true. The Wanderer is in DPW.
And the Wanderer is here.
Setting his sights on Virk.
And oh!
Virk inadvertently hitting X.
Wanderer swung him into it. And oh! And now Santana saving Virk.
Doing the right thing.
Wanderer now.
But it might not end the way you wanted.
He's saying it's over. Up and what a choke slam.
The Wanderer seemingly clearing the ring of all of Sentry.
The Wanderer is here and has just decimated Sentry.
Wanderer seemingly telling Dante to go up top.
And now, Martin. No! What a splash from the top rope.
We're going to need to evaluate a few things here, perhaps our security measures.
And that man never tapped out. I want to make that clear. He never tapped out. And now Dante Martin standing tall here. Wanderer standing tall. Wanderer drawing a line in the sand. He's here now. And what the hell is Sentry going to do about it? It's the Wanderer. It's Dante Martin standing tall. This has been DPW 7 God Complex. Good night, everybody.